This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, August 27th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we still have the ridge overhead. It'll be centered around Kansas City. It'll be extending down into the deep south over the Gulf Coast. The main storm track's still well to our north, and that's where all the showers and thunderstorms will be over Minnesota into Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan, down into the Ohio Valley. Some showers and storms may be in Texas and across the southwest with the remnants of Ivo. As we head into Wednesday, you can see a frontal system wants to make its way into the northeastern counties of the state. GFS puts a little bit of shower activity around. It'll likely be maybe a few more clouds with the highs a little bit cooler there. And then you can see here Thursday, a system moves along the U.S.-Canadian border. That could trigger maybe a shower or storm in the northeastern counties, but it'll be maybe 20% chance at best, with highs mainly in the 90s across the state. Even into Friday, as the frontal system moves away, it warms back up again. After highs maybe dipping into the upper 80s for a few days in the northeastern counties, they'll be back up into the 90s by Friday. And then Saturday, the GFS still has some shower activity close by. It'll likely still remain maybe a few more clouds than anything else, with highs still in the low, maybe mid-90s in some areas. Finally, as we head to Sunday, you can see a frontal system starting to move in that could bring some showers and thunderstorms, but again, it's a very slight chance at best, with highs around 90 or maybe some low to mid-90s. But then Monday, that system quickly sweeps away. High pressure then moves in, but this ain't a hot high. This is a cold high from Canada, so this will drop temperatures down into the 80s across the state. That'll feel a lot nicer. But as you can see, by a week from today, the ridge begins to try to move itself back up as that system and trough moves into New England. But the ridge is not going to be as pronounced as it was before, so likely the temperatures may be approaching 90 again as winds turn from the south again, but a frontal system will be coming in from the west, and that may bring us some rain maybe later into the middle of next week. As we head further into the extended period here, on September the 7th, we have a flow, a little bit of a weak northwesterly flow, some energy across northwestern Missouri with that X, and that could bring a few showers maybe to our south, but with that flow still a little bit out of the north and west, that'll keep temperatures at least tepid down into the 80s. It'll still be warmer than average for the early part of September. At the end of the forecast on September the 11th, still have a northwesterly flow. Main storm track is still over Canada, but no real ridge and no real trough except across the east. And with that, you can see maybe some activity coming in from the Dakotas, a possible tropical system over the southeast, and elsewhere it looks fairly tranquil, at least for the middle of September. As we look at the satellite image from last evening, we had a complex of showers and thunderstorms over Minnesota into Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan, some clouds over New England extending into the Ohio Valley, and the moisture over the southwest continues. The Watch Warning map from last evening shows flash flood watches across California into Nevada, northwestern Arizona, into Utah and western Colorado. Heat advisories and excessive heat warnings continue today across the Midwest. Elsewhere, it's quiet. QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days, well, there won't be any around here. It'll be mainly over the southwest, across the northern tier of the country, and the Pacific Northwest and the southeast coast.